Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another Microsoft Rewards Punch Card Guide. And this is actually going to be part one in a brand new series that we're going to start today. This is going to be for the game The Bard's Tale ARPG, remastered and resnarkled. And this one, of course, is available on Game Pass. It's been out on there since about 2020. So it has a lot of good achievements in it. It's got 51 achievements total, so it's going to last us for quite a while. It's a fairly fast completion with all of the cheat codes that we're going to be using, and we are going to be able to play it on the cloud if and when we need to as well. So it's got a lot of good aspects to it, so I think it's going to be great for the new series. I hope you all enjoy it. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Microsoft Rewards app on the Xbox here so we can see what we've got available. So, of course, we're going to have the Achieve More, Earn More punch card. You're going to be able to potentially break these 3 achievements up over 3 days if you like in order to maximize your points. I'm going to be doing them all in one video as usual, and we're going to work on the Rewards Weekly set. First thing you want to do here, of course, is click to check out the featured game for this week, the PGA Tour game. Then you can press B. The second part of it is we'll need to earn our 3 achievements. We'll be doing that in the Bard's Tale. And then the third part is to run some Bing searches on 3 separate days. So you'll need to do that on your own in order to finish out this card. So let's go ahead and get the Bard's Tale installed, and we'll get it started up, and we'll grab the first 3 achievements in that. So like I said, this one is available on the cloud if you want to play it that way for this first part, but I would recommend going ahead and getting it installed just since we're going to be using it for quite a few weeks. You probably want to have it ready on your console. So this is kind of a comedy action game, and it has sort of that medieval style to it, but it's fairly easy completion. Let's go ahead and press A to begin. And we're going to press A to start a new game. And we're going to actually go over to the right on the difficulty, and we're going to change it from normal to old school. And like I said, we're going to be using some cheat codes, so that's fine to put it on the max difficulty. Use all of your points on rhythm, which is the lowest selection here. So change that number on rhythm to 16. And then go down to continue and press A. And then you can choose whichever talent you like here. I chose Treasure Hunter because, you know, we're the Rewards Hunter channel. So let's go ahead and choose Treasure Hunter as an extra way to gain extra coins as we play through the game. It's not really going to be very important because we're going to use a cheat code for that too. So I'm going to be pressing B to skip over cutscenes in this game, but feel free to watch them if you like. And at this point, we're going to start putting in some cheat codes for our playthrough to make it a lot easier. So I'm going to show an image on screen here that shows you how to put the cheat codes in. So we're going to hold down the left trigger, left bumper, right trigger, and right bumper, which is a little difficult to do, but if you have all those held down, then you're going to press these D-pad directions. So you can turn on the Can't Be Hurt mode first, using those D-pad directions shown there. And then the second one is the enemy attacks will pass through the Bard, which is our character, so we can't be hurt by the enemy attacks. We're going to increase our damage and gain access to all levels. And then for the gold cheat, the very last one, we're going to put that in 5 times. And as you're putting in your gold cheat, you'll see that coins start to flow in at the bottom right corner of the screen. So you want to do that 5 times, and you should have 50,000 gold after you've put that in 5 times. And please feel free to pause the video right here if you need just a little bit more time inputting these codes. But you should see some notifications on screen as you're putting them in that you've put them in successfully. So just make sure you've got all those codes put in, and you do that last gold sheet 5 times, and then you should be pretty well set up for this easier playthrough that we're going to do using the cheat codes. Alright, so once you've got all those put in, you can just press B, and then we need to head to the lower section of the screen, which will take us to the stairwell that can take us down to the cellar. So go down into the cellar, and here's where we're going to see our first save book. So you'll see this outlined here. You can press X to save the game, so you'll want to do that. And I would recommend saving frequently as we go through this. I have heard reports of some people having crashes on this game, so make sure you save fairly often as you're going through your playthrough. But we'll just keep following along this path in the cellar, and there's a rat that's down here. We're going to press A to attack the rat and kill it. and then he'll say that the quest is complete, but then a giant rat appears right behind him and sets the bard on fire. So we will need to run away from the rat. Luckily, we put all those cheat codes in, so we're not actually going to get hurt here, but just to progress the story, we do need to go ahead and move back upstairs. So head back the way you came and go back up the stairs to the tavern. And there's a cutscene here that I'm going to be skipping over, but the barmaid puts us out, and the tavern people just laugh at us, and then we get our broadsword. So now we're going to head back downstairs, and we're going to fight against the rat, but first we're going to meet the old man in the cellar, and he's going to tell us our first song and get us our first achievement right here. So we get the Thunder Spider Tune achievement for learning that song. And the bard has an instrument with him. He has a lute that he can use. So we're going to use that to cast some spells in this game. We'll just press A to skip the tutorial here, or you can watch it if you want to. He just kind of shows you some of that basic information, but I'll tell you what to do as we go along. So we're going to move along through the cellar again and go back to the giant rat, and we're going to play that spider tune for it here. So you're going to hold down your right bumper, which is the song button, basically. So hold down the right bumper, and you're going to press B and then X to play that spider tune. And it'll make a little electrical spider appear next to the rat. You might need to press up on the D-pad to make the spider actually attack the rat. But once that happens, the rat will be killed, and you'll get your second achievement, which is called Rodent's Bane, for defeating all the rats in the cellar. Bane, and you can also despawn creatures that you make. So I'm going to press the right bumper and then B and X again to despawn that electrical spider. Not really crucial, but if you want to do that, that's how you despawn things that you summon. So let's head back upstairs, and we'll let everybody know that we defeated the rats in the cellar. And then we've got to grab one more achievement just outside. So I just pressed B to quickly get through all the dialogue and cutscenes there. We'll head down to the lower section of the screen and press X to leave the bar. And then we're going to go outside, and our old man friend is out here, and he tells us another summoning spell that we can use. So we'll just keep pressing B.
She's beautiful.
And then for the summoning spells, instead of holding down the right bumper, we're going to hold down the right trigger to do those. So right trigger, and then we're going to press A, and we're going to press X to summon Caleigh, which is a healing spell, basically. And that's our third achievement. And before you wrap it up, make sure you save so that we have our progress ready to go for the next part of the series. So press X there next to the book, and then A to save it. And I'm just going to overwrite my progress from the first part. So at this point, we've got our 3 achievements, so we can go ahead and switch over to the Microsoft Rewards app, click on Achieve More, Earn More to grab 50 points for the achievement, and then on the Rewards Weekly set, we can click on Achievement Hunter and grab those 40 points. So the only other thing you'll have to do is come back and run some Bing searches as usual to finish out this punch card, but that is going to do it for part 1 of The Bard's Tale. I hope everybody is enjoying the game so far. Let me know your thoughts so far. And if you watched any of the cutscenes, it's pretty funny. I just like to skip over those just to save time in the video, but it's a pretty funny game, so hopefully you'll enjoy it as we proceed through. So I should be back in about 2 weeks when we've got a new Rewards Weekly set to work on, and we'll grab 3 more achievements in this game. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit that bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description of this video if you want to stay connected with us. Stay tuned for more Microsoft Rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.